Hi guys, welcome. Janie here from the Magic Junk Drawer, and I am ready to do today's live reads. A love read for this month, okay, for Lovely Ace. Okay, it looks like you're a little undecided about something, or you could have a decision to make and you're just not ready to make it yet. It also shows that you might need to do a little bit more resting, relaxing, maybe taking a little bit more time for yourself. There is cause for celebration that comes in with a water sign, a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, and the relationship will be built on solid ground. So it looks like you're going to have a lot to celebrate this month, but I do think it's important that you take some time here and focus on yourself. I don't mean like not in a bad way, but like make sure that you're getting enough time to relax and take care of yourself. SMJ, will V apologize for how he treated me last night? Okay. He's going to, but it might take a minute. It may not happen overnight. All right, I want to get to Brandy because she's a moderator, and the moderators have been working super hard. Am I going through the dark night of the soul? Okay, let's see. You are. You got to use your intuition. You definitely are. You're going through a huge transformation. Definitely. All right. RZ. Should I reach out? I'm a Virgo. He's an Aries. All right, let's see. Two aces and the soulmate card, I would say yes, but do it when you're feeling really confident and positive. Shmita, am I aligned with my manifestations? Okay. You know what you are, and it's actually showing that you're really well balanced. The only thing I would suggest is if you can try to let go a little bit more letting go. Otherwise, I think you're on the right track. And you behave. General reading, okay. You all right, Dill? Hang on. Go easy. Go ahead, easy. Okay, and you behave, general reading. There's an Aries coming in who's going to be financially stable. If you're the Aries, then this is talking about you. If not, that's somebody that's coming in. You have the World card here, which means that something is destined, and you have the fire signs here. So it could be the Aries that we're talking about, or it could be a Leo or a Sagittarius as well. And there's going to be cause for celebration around you and this person. So if you're already with somebody, it doesn't necessarily mean that it has to be a new lover that comes in. It could be another friend. It could be somebody who you get along really well with, and you have like a soulmate connection, but that they're not a lover. If you aren't with somebody, then chances are it would be a new lover coming in. CP. Am I up to CP? Yeah, okay. I gotta find your question. No, I don't see it. There we go. In my Instagram story, did Brian think that was my ex? Did he feel he was good looking? How did he feel about my story? Okay. I mean, I don't personally think that, I don't go by anything that goes on Instagram. I don't think that people put that much, I think women put importance on it. I don't really think that men do. And how do you know that he even looked at it? Let me see. Did he think that it was your ex? 6, 7, 8, 13. It's not showing that he thinks that that's your ex. And I'm not so sure that men look at other men as whether or not they're good or bad looking or more attractive than someone else. So I'm not getting that at all from this reading. I'm going to say if he looked at the story, he didn't think that it was your ex because it's not coming up. It's only coming up as 33%, which would be very low. That would be like somebody that was a friend or somebody who would spend a lot of time around you. Like it could be a coworker that you spend your ex. Okay. Yeah, I don't put any emphasis on anything goes on social media because it's all kind of bullshit. So I would just be careful with what you put up there because if somebody is looking at it and drawing conclusions, you know, like I wouldn't want to complicate things more than they already are. Wouldn't want to complicate things more than they already are. What are you looking, Dylan? Okay, Elantra, does Marquis love me? Let's have a look. 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13. There's definite love here. There's also patience and compassion. He's got a lot of patience and compassion for your relationship and for you as a person. Definitely. Who's next? Shay, will the person I'm thinking of contact me on his own? 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 6, 7. Yes, and if that person happens to be a water sign, a Scorpio, Pisces, or a Cancer, that goes up even higher than 70%. Stay there, Dylan. All right? PJ. PJ, where's the question? How can I prevent my Libra and I meeting face to face? I'm an Aquarius. Is there any way to prevent this from happening? I'm worried about it. So you don't want to meet with this person and you want to prolong it. Okay, I don't know why you would want to prolong it. All right, let's just see. Can we put this off for the time being? You know what? You can put it off. You got one ace. You also have the happy home here. So I kind of don't know why you want to put it off. I would think that you would want to get the ball rolling here. My suggestion would be, if you can, if the person is really gung-ho on meeting you quickly, I would try putting it off. Say that you're busy having to do with work or school, wherever you're at in your life right now. I wouldn't put it off for too long. I would get this ball rolling. No, what was I? And I wouldn't be worried about it. And if you are worried about it, use your affirmations to help build up your confidence. Talia, am I spiritually aligned? 6, 7, 8, 12, 13. 70% chance yes. The Wheel of Fortune card, which is the Destiny card, you're on the right path. For certain. For certain. PH. If I stop sending messages to my person and leave him, what will happen with his feelings? Okay. Okay. Okay, if you pull back your energy at first, there's going to be a slowdown, obviously. So it's going to be like he feels like he's worked really hard, doesn't see a payoff. Then it's like this was in reverse. It's a slowdown. Then things will transform. Now, you could have some arguments around the situation, or if one of you is an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra, this could just be showing that that's who we're talking about. Otherwise, I would say there could be some bickering and fighting that happens between the two of you. Use your intuition. There's something destined to happen here, and there should be some money between the two of you. I think if you pull your energy back, this person's going to take notice and come forward. It might not happen overnight. Like, it may take a couple of, a little bit of time before things move forward, but it's gonna. He's an Aquarius. Okay, then you may not have arguments. That just may be showing us that it's the Aquarius that we're talking about. Danielle, how does Paul feel about me? Okay. Okay, so here, this is, so first it shows an offering of love comes in, but then the Knight of Pentacles is here, which means that he may come forward and then slow down, and then he comes in out of nowhere. So that could have been something that already happened, and if you've hit a standstill, then this could be him coming back in out of the blue. If not, you may hit a standstill, and then after you get through the standstill, this person comes back in and is focused on the relationship. The Ace of Swords is here. So with the Ace of Swords, I'm going to say that, hang on a second. If with the Ace of Swords here, I'm going to say that you're not going to take any crap from this person. So if this person comes forward and they start pulling back and coming forward, you're going to end up laying it on the line with them. I do think that they're going to come forward, though, if they haven't. Okay. RZ, what does always think of me? Okay. Always right now is walking away from a situation that doesn't work for him. Now, it probably has nothing to do with you. Don't worry about that. I think it's something that he's walking away from intuitively. He doesn't have a real reason. He's just kind of like done with it. He's going to be prepared to move forward. You and him have the Lover's card here, which would mean that there's a soulmate connection and that he feels it. He's just undecided right now as to what to do. But you guys are going to be working hard on this relationship, or he's going to be putting in a lot of effort. So I think that I think he thinks highly of you, and he thinks that you guys have a good connection. He's a little undecided, but you know what? Sometimes that happens. It's okay. Okay, Inez. Found the question. What's coming towards me and Sultan for the next few months? Okay. All right, around you have the wish card, so you make your wish. The Hermit is here if one of you is a Virgo. If not, somebody may be quiet or kind of pulling back a little bit, which is okay. It also shows that somebody may be not working so hard on the relationship at the moment, but but it's going to change because you got the Judgment card here, which means that sooner or later you turn a corner with this person and things pick up pace when the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. You will start to feel a little bit less weighed down, and victory surrounds this relationship. So I'm thinking that over the next few months, if things have not been going so well, you're going to turn a corner. You're going to turn a corner. It just may not, you know, sometimes it takes a minute. I don't think it's going to be something that happens overnight. And it looks a little bit forward and backwards, but that's how a lot of relationships are. Forwards and backwards, or 2 steps forwards and, you know, 2 steps back. Okay, Shital. Why is my boss called to meet me tomorrow? What's the reason? Okay. Okay. You weren't the person that didn't finish the assignment on time? Were you that person that you were worried about meeting with the boss? I don't remember, but there was somebody. Anyway, so this is what I'm getting. The betrayal card is in reverse, so it's not going to be as bad as you think. It is showing some instability here when it comes to work, and the 10 of Cups is in reverse. It's also showing that you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, and you're no longer going to be holding yourself back. So I'm wondering if this person, they may have something to talk to you about that might not be pleasant, but I don't think it's going to be terrible. I think that it could even lead you to better times ahead in this company, because the 10 of Cups is in reverse, which means it might not happen right now, but you're destined for happiness. You know, good things are to come. And the 10 of Swords was in reverse, which would mean it's not as bad as you think it's going to be. But it may be a little bit unpleasant. I don't know if you was the person that didn't get the job done in time, that we were talking a couple of weeks ago or last week about it. I think that it might be a little bit good and bad. I'm kind of nervous a little bit, but not so much, because the 10 of Cups was still here, even if it was in reverse. So it could be the kind of thing where she or he gives you a list of all the things that they don't like first, and then they tell you what they do like. And I think that there is going to be room for you to grow, because you got the 10 of Cups there. Lightning Spark. How does Evelyn feel about me today? Okay, let's have a look. How's Evelyn feeling? She's holding herself back today. Holding herself back, but she knows that there is a spiritual connection here, a love connection, a soulmate relationship that's quite possible. She's feeling like she's waiting for her ship to come in, but there's guaranteed happiness. You got the 10 of Cups upright. Now, the Queen of Swords is here, which is an air sign. If one of you is an Aries, an Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini. If not, it could also indicate that strong words get exchanged between the two of you. Sometimes we got to go through that. The 10 of Cups is here, so I'm not worried. It's upright. It should be that this person knows how they feel about you, wants to move forward. They're just kind of holding themselves back right now. Which is fine, because at the end of the day, you're going to get what you want. So let them get through what they got to get through. Take it to the next level. Okay, Crystal, I had a dream. I saw a green stone necklace. What does it mean? Okay. Green can mean money. It could also mean health. It can also mean love, because it responds to the heart chakra. Now, I always go, whenever I interpret dreams, I always go with the way I felt in the dream. So if you found this necklace and you were like taken back by its beauty and you had that heart-stopping kind of feeling, I would say this is a good omen when it comes to love, money, prosperity, and even health. If it kind of felt like a letdown, or you were disappointed in it, then I would say the opposite. So I always go by the way it feels in the dream. I'm going to pull a couple of cards and see what the cards say. Use the angel cards. And especially if you know that the stone was malachite, the stone would be green with like darker green lines in it. That would be a stone of protection. It can be somebody on the other side protecting you, looking out for you. High Priestess, Archangel Haniel, listen to your intuition, have patience, and carefully consider what you want before acting. The Two of Earth, too much going on at once, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. The Emperor, Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure and discipline, and great leadership. So you've got two archangels around you, Archangel Michael and Archangel Haniel. Use your intuition, it's spot on. Okay, I am up to CP. I wasn't in the office today. Did he miss or look for me? Also, he was looking forward to seeing me. Was he looking forward to seeing me after the match? Okay. Okay, he definitely took notice that you weren't there. Definitely. Yeah, there's a definite sort of letdown feel around the whole thing. So he was definitely looking forward to seeing you wherever it was that you were going afterwards. That's good though. SK. I don't see SK's question. Let me go back up. Maybe I passed by it. Oh, right there. Duh. When will I start working abroad? Do you want timing? Okay, let's see. Timing for working abroad. Haha, the Joker. So when the Joker gets pulled, it's sort of equal to the Fool in the tarot deck, which would be a very good omen on your endeavor. The Fool, according to the playing card philosophy we don't know much about, it's very flexible, but the timing of it would be the date that corresponds with the Joker is December 31st. So I'm thinking it's going to happen probably the beginning of next year. Like you'll finish your year out here and then start next year. Okay, Lakeisha. Why does my ex Aaron keep texting me and what does he want with me? Okay. All right, what does Aaron want? I think Aaron wants to come back. He's got the wish card around him, and the Six of Cups is around you, somebody from your past returns. If he happens to be a Virgo or he has a Virgo-like personality, that's him. He may have some money, so he may be like trying to come back and acting like, you know, we can do it better this time, and you know, I have more money. We have more money to do things, or might give you some kind of crap. You are going to be not fighting with him, so you may listen to what he has to say. I think he's looking to come back. I think he's going to try to tell you that it's going to be better this time around. The choice is going to be yours as to what you want to do. But I think he's wanting to come back. All right, my battery's getting low, so if I get disconnected, I'll have to go inside and plug the phone in. Just so you guys know if I disappear. Okay, Shay, general reading. Okay. Okay, so it shows around you, you have justice that's going to be served. Either a Libra comes in or whatever's gone wrong in your life is going to be fixed coming up. Karma's going to take care of it. Wheel of Fortune is here. Something is destined to happen. You have a decision to make. You're going to have a decision that's coming up that you're going to have to weigh the pros and cons. Ace of Cups means that there's going to be a new love or an offering of love coming in. The person could be a Sagittarius. The relationship will be well balanced, and it could be somebody that you know from your past with the Judgment card. It could also be with the Judgment card that you're at a crossroads. You may have to choose between the two people. Now, if you're with somebody right now, it could be that this person wants to take your relationship to the next level. If you're not with anyone right now, it's a new person coming in. Definitely. There's definitely a new offering of love coming in here. Now or never. Have I lost him? Okay, let's see. Have I lost him? No, you haven't lost him. You haven't lost him, but it does show that there either is the need for space, pull back your energy a little bit, give it a little bit of breathing room, or maybe take your focus off of him and focus on something else a little bit more to just kind of pick up the pace. You haven't lost him totally. Nope, there's still hope. There's still hope. We still got hope. PH, what's the reason that people does not approach me regarding love? What is the reason? All right, let me see. What's the reason? All right, so it looks like you may have some offers in front of you that you're just not seeing. I don't know if it has to, if you don't believe it or you don't think that they're interested in you. You have somebody from your past around. You also have the wish card here, and you have the possibility to bring a relationship forward with the Hangman in reverse. The Ace of Cups is here, which means there is an offering of love around you. The Four of Cups indicates that you may not be seeing it. So I think that you may just have to kind of open up your eyes a little bit. And you know, it's funny because of all the people in the world, it was my mother that used to always say to me that I was clueless and that I had no idea, when somebody was interested in me. I don't know, maybe she was right, but I never saw it. So it could be that kind of thing because you have several people around you that are into you. Emma, could you please give me an update on me and him? Okay, let's see what's going on. You guys have a soulmate connection here. So I don't know if he recently did something that was like a letdown or you feel like he stabbed you in the back. If that happened, balance is going to get restored to your situation. Compassion. There's even some money around the situation and a relationship that's built on solid ground. It looks like you might be feeling like you haven't made your way to the top of the mountain. You haven't gotten there yet with him. But you will no longer be waiting for your ship to come in the future. And the Two of Swords indicates that you're going to have a decision to make. So at the end of the day, it could be your decision as to whether or not you want to be with this person. You may feel like you want to be with them right now, but when you finally get faced with it, you may kind of be thinking, I don't know if I want to go back to that, but it's good. And the only reason why I say that is because the Two of Swords indicates that the decision is going to be yours, not his. Where are we? All right. Now or never. What feedback will I get from my boss today? Okay, let's see. The feedback that you're going to get, I think, is you got a relationship here between you and the boss that's going to work really well with the Six of Pentacles. I also think that your career may pick up speed with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Something comes in out of the blue. So who knows if they offer you a promotion, a job title, something out of the blue that maybe you weren't counting on, something that leads to the happy home, can increase your income, and they're going to be very proud of you for no longer holding yourself back. So if recently you've asserted yourself or you've been working extra hard, they've taken notice. I think it's going to be a good meeting. I think it's going to go well. And you behave. Reading about the next 6 months. Okay. What's going on over the next 6 months? Okay, it looks like there could be some arguments and bickering going on between you and a water sign, a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. It also looks like there could be a little bit of turmoil in your home life, and that you may feel at some point like you're giving up, like I'm not doing this anymore. Then you turn a corner and victory shows up, and you're no longer going to be waiting for your ship to come in. You have happiness around you over the next 6 months, but it's not free from heartbreak. It looks like you have up and downs. So it's like arguments and fighting, I'm giving up, and then all of a sudden victory comes in, and then you have happiness. You're not waiting for your ship to come in. Somebody does something that's a little bit betraying, puts you in a minor setback, and then you have a decision that you need to make. The end of the day, there's a lot of balance around your life, so I think that you're going to be okay, but I do think it's going to be full of ups and downs, which is annoying because that's life, you know, like whose life doesn't have ups and downs? Sandra. Sandra, where's the question? Can anybody see? Oh, well, I got it. Jonathan told me he had a girlfriend. Was he being honest, or did he say that just to hurt me? Okay. Okay. Okay, 70% chance here that he was not saying that to hurt you, but use your intuition because the intuition card is here. I think that if he is with somebody, it's not going to be a lasting relationship. It could be something that like lasts 5 minutes. It's his girlfriend for 3 days and then life moves on. I don't think it's anything that's going to last a long time. I think I'm up to curious right now. Curious. General reading. Okay. Okay, so you have the King and the Queen of Swords here. You could be having a little bit of an argument with somebody that throws your life a little bit off balance coming up. The Four of Cups is here. There's an offer in front of you that you're not seeing, and it could be an offering of love with somebody. You're also worried about something. It could be the person that you're arguing with. The person that you're arguing with could be an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. The Hermit is here. You may pull yourself out of the situation, but you're going to get past this eventually. It just might be a little bit shitty for a while with this arguments and throws you out of whack here. There is an offering of love coming in. If you're with somebody, it could be the person that you're with taking it to the next level. It could also be a new person coming in, and it's something that's destined to happen. So coming up, I think that you're going to have some bullshit to deal with arguments and bickering, but you're also going to have some love coming in. All right. RZ. What does Allie feel about me? Okay. Allie feels regret for something that happened in the past. Holding on to something in the past, crying over spilt milk, and they're not using their intuition. You around you have the Justice card, so if they did something shitty to you, karma's going to fix it. The King of Cups is here. If one of you is a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer, and then after all is said and done, you have the ability or the potential to transform the relationship. So you can transform this into something that you want, if you want. Otherwise, I think you may kind of want to leave that in the past. It's going to be your call, though, at the end of the day. Okay, let's see. Where are we? Sheetal. How did the Capricorn feel today after we spoke over the phone? they felt like the disaster or whatever they were uneasy about is starting to subside. They also felt like they're walking away from something that no longer fits them, and they're moving forward to something that's a little bit stronger, which could be with you. They also feel they got victory around them. So I think that the phone call went well, and it was a little bit relieving for them. If they were dealing with somebody in the past, or they were seeing somebody else, it's not working out for them, they're not gonna mess around with that person anymore. LK. Does anybody see LK's question? I don't see it. Okay, if you have a question, would you just retype it? Because I can't find it. Crystal. Spiritual woman gave me 2 crystals. I think I put them in my bag and they disappeared. What happened? Haha. It's very weird if they disappeared. If they disappeared and you're sure that you can't find them, what it means is they did for you what they needed to do and they're gone. Somebody else will find them, someone else that needs them. So this is funny. I got years ago, it was a wand about that big. It was ruby and zoisite, green with like a red in it. And for some reason, from the moment I got it, I just loved it. I always wanted it in my hand. So I had it for a week. I'm telling you, I slept with it. I showered with it. I always had this ruby and zoisite wand with me. And then I came home from work one day and I opened up the refrigerator. It slipped out of my hand and it broke in 2. So when it breaks, it's done what it's supposed to do for you, and you're supposed to either give it back to the earth or, do away with it. So I couldn't bear with parting with it, and I gave half of it to one of my friends, and I figured that was good enough. I ordered another one, and I didn't feel the same way. So I kind of felt like, you know what? The ruby and zoisite did for me whatever I needed it to do, and now it's done. So I gave half of it away. So if they're gone from your purse, they did for you what they needed to do, and they're off to find someone else that needs them. Emma, will he want the relationship if he comes back? When do you think that will happen? Okay. It looks like he is going to want a relationship, but I think it's going to take, you're going to have to work it out with him. It's not going to be like a bowl of cherries when he first comes back. Before the end of the fall. The spades, before the end of the fall. Okay. Coco, how is Kay feeling towards me? And when is there going to be communication? Kay right now is starting to feel very strong, which is good, because I don't think we've seen that around her recently. She's moving forward. You have the wands here if one of you is a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, or a Sagittarius, and you have a wish around you, so stay positive. See, when does communication come in? The 9 of Spades, before the end of the fall. So the 6 of Spades that I just pulled, it could be in 6 days, 6 weeks. The 9 could be 9 days, 9 weeks. But generally, when the spades show up and we're in the fall right now, I'm going to say before the end of the fall. Craig, will Edna express how she truly feels about me? Oh, I missed a question from Sheetal. All right, I'll go back and look for it next. She's definitely going to. She's got 2 aces and she's got the strength card. Definitely. Oh, LK. That was the one I was waiting for. Are me and Annie going to meet? Start dating by Christmas. All right, let's see. All right, then I'll go find Sheetal. Let me get to LK first. And if this phone dies, just bear with me. I'll go inside and plug it in. So I'm only getting a 33% chance it's going to happen before Christmas. You have this soulmate card here, which indicates you have a soulmate connection. I can't swear it's going to happen before Christmas, but you guys are going to have a lot of fun, adventurous times coming up ahead of you. So go with the flow here. You may not start dating by Christmas, but there's something that's going to be happening. There's going to be a lot of fun coming up. And I'm looking for Sheetal. How will the dean's mood be? That one. Behavior after work tomorrow. I have to report to her about work. Okay. How's the dean? All right, you have some bickering here, right? And feeling a little bit betrayed. You also may be feeling a little unprepared about this meeting. Use your intuition. I think you and her have a good connection. And then there's also a spiritual connection and a soulmate type of connection. So she may give you a hard time because she expects more from you. She knows that you're capable of more. But I think that overall, she may be a little bit demanding, but it does go well. She's got a lot of respect for you. Shay, when or where will I move? Okay, let's go with when. Hey, where are you going? No, you're going to stay here. Sit down. Sit down, Dylan. The 10 of Diamonds. Are you thinking about moving in the winter? Let me see. Could you possibly be thinking about moving west, southwest? Southwest and this winter coming up? That's what I'm getting. The 10 could be October. It's not going to happen that soon. Maybe thinking about it this winter. Let me see. And Southwest comes up. I want to say Arizona. But Arizona pops into my head maybe because I just love Arizona. CP. Does anyone know, am I on track with the super chats? What is Brian currently feeling for me? Okay. Let's see. What's Brian feeling? Okay, so at first it shows, I don't know if you had an argument or a fight with him, but the 2 of Cups is in reverse, which could indicate a fight or a breakup, or just, it could also simply just be being annoyed. It also shows that there's a little bit off balance between the 2 of you. The air signs are here. Gemini, he's a Gemini, right? That would be him. And you may be feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. The Page of Cups is here in reverse, which also can be somewhat of a slowdown. I'm going to say if you want to be in touch with him or you want to see him this weekend, I wouldn't wait on him. I would make the move yourself. I would contact him. Or I would go for it, definitely. All right. Okay, I got through all the super chats. All right, let me do crystals. Should I finish doing my basket business? If not, what other side business can I do? Should I finish? All right, let's see. Let's ask about the baskets. Definitely. Absolutely stick with the baskets. What kind of baskets do you do? If you have a website or something, put it in the chat so we can check it out. Especially with the holidays coming, definitely. And if you don't have, if you can't put it in the chat, you can contact me on, email me, and then we can put it on Instagram or something. This way, the people that see this channel will be able to see it, see the business. Why not? especially with the holidays coming. You never know. People need gifts. Who will reach out to me first for now and never? Me or him? All right, let's go with him. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13. I think he's going to reach out to you. I think he's going to reach out to you. Sheetal wants to know what the Capricorn is feeling right now. Capricorn is feeling the weight of the world is on his shoulders. He's feeling a little bit out of balance, or he may be having trouble at work with balance at work, feeling like he worked really hard and he didn't see a payoff. So if this person has been a little bit quiet or silent to you, don't take it personal, because I think that there's some shit going on in them. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with you. Ashmita, I'm struggling with letting go. The letting go part is the hardest. It's the hardest for everyone because it's in our minds constantly. So what I found to be the most helpful is to literally get busy doing something that takes your mind off of, like if you can't think about or obsess about what you're trying to manifest if your brain is really functioning on focusing on something else. So do something that requires like legit brain power, like putting together something or working on a puzzle, not something that you can do on autopilot. So like, for example, I can go out running, but the whole time I'm running, I could be thinking about what I'm trying to manifest. So running to me is not the best hobby for that. Like for me, I would do something that I really need to focus on, like follow a YouTube video on how to crochet a pot holder or something that you really need to focus on just to get your mind off of it. And then it helps. It works. Marth, I don't see your question yet, so I'm going to do PH. I have not told my air sign about my religion and my background. What will his feelings be? Okay. Well, I think that you're going to have choices here, okay? And here's your air sign. I think that they're going to be patient and compassionate towards your background or your religion or whatever's gone on, and they're going to accept the offer and accept you for who you are. So you know what? My suggestion would be to be honest. But that's my thing. I don't know. I always feel like honesty is it's just the best. Marth, how come the Aries hasn't given up? Not saying I want him to, but respects, he knows what he wants. Okay, let's see. How come he hasn't given up yet? Okay. No, he's not giving up. Well, that's their personality sometimes, Aries. He also feels like he's got victory around him, but he doesn't. He feels like that, but it's like a moment in time. He's also going to be feeling a little bit adventurous. He feels like he's made it to the top of the mountain, but he hasn't. He's not using his intuition. He's not giving up yet. He will. I think if you're kind of stern with him, yeah. He will. How long will RJ continue to be stubborn? He may be a little stubborn until this spring coming up. Okay, Zara, today he stopped ignoring me. Do you see the contact soon? Okay, let's see. More contact with the Taurus. Let's have a look. Absolutely more contact is coming in for you and the Taurus. Definitely. Benita, I'm looking for your question here. All right, in the meantime, let me see if I can get you. I don't want to waste the precious battery. um, uh, oh, I thought that the phone just died. Damn. All right. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. So,
maybe the general reading, please, 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 please.
would you not start, please?
Please.
You have to wait.
Why?
Is my brother sober now? I worry a lot. Okay, I'm going to ask the question and then I'm going to tell you what you can do to help. You know what? You got a 70% chance he is sober, and then the Eight of Pentacles would indicate that he's working really hard on staying sober. So I watched a video not that long ago by Joseph Ally. I think his last name is spelled Alai. And he did a video on what he did when he had a friend who was having a drug and alcohol problem. And basically, I mean, you could watch his video if you, Joseph Ally, he'll explain it better than I'm gonna. But basically what it is when somebody is sick or somebody has an issue and you want to help them, what you do is visualize in your mind them being healthy and them getting past it. And that's supposed to help change, like, law of attraction wise, because the theory is, watch his video, he'll explain it better. Nobody has free will in your life but you. So you control everything. So if you want him to be sober, he has to be sober because you are the master of your own universe. But if you can watch his video, he'll explain it better. Joseph Ally. And I think you'll get something out of it that can be helpful. Okay. Let's see where I am. Do I reach out to RJ or not? Okay. You will be victorious if you reach out to him. But you know what my suggestion always is. You do it when you're confident. Do it when you're 100% sure that he's going to respond. Don't do it when you're second guessing yourself. I always suggest that people reach out because it cuts back the time, you know, rather than sitting around in that waiting kind of a period. Okay, I think I made it through the super chats. So let me go back. Okay, Benita, I can't find your question. So if you wouldn't mind sending it in again. K2, what does my senior think of me as a subordinate? Okay, let's see. K2.
Hello. How you doing?
What does your superior think of you? Okay, they think very highly of you. You got a soulmate connection with this person. The happy home is here, which would indicate to me, because this is a place of business, that you're happy with your job and that they're happy with you. Your career could be moving forward soon. Now, there's wands here. If one or both of you are fire signs, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There also could be some new adventure that they have planned for you, or new field of study, or something new that they may want you to be working on. Oh, thanks, lovely Ace. Benita wanted to know how did Chris feel when he saw her. Okay, all right. Thank you for sending that in. All right, how did Chris feel? Something's changing around this relationship soon now that he saw you. He's feeling a lot less burdened. And then there's, look, the transformation card. This relationship is moving forward. It's like fate brought you to the same place. I like when that happens. Divine timing. That's a good thing. It was meant to be. Somebody told me too once that in order for you to see somebody, they have to be focused on you too. So he had to be focusing on you just as much as you had to be focusing on him for the two of you to end up in the same place together. Okay, Hakama, what actions do I need to take if I want to let the love in that's meant for me? Okay, what actions? Oh, Liza, I definitely didn't answer you, so if you want to send in the question again. Okay. To let in love, stop worrying, give up the worry. Love comes in with a water sign, possibly a Pisces. Okay, let me see. Jessica's looking for job offers. Okay, any good jobs coming in for Jessica? Yes. Now, it could happen when the sun moves into Sagittarius because the Temperance card is here, but it's going to restore balance to your life. All right, Liza, I'm going to do this one for Curious, and then I'm going to do yours. I asked if Sean still thinks about me or has any feelings for me. Okay, let's see. Sean's still thinking about Curious Rabbit. Yeah, definitely. Not only that, you got happiness around this situation. There's happiness to come. Hey, don't do that to the carpet. Hey. It's not a blanket, Dylan. All right, let me do Liza's. And I want to do Valentina, too. Hang on for 1 second. I got to find it. Does Jay miss me? Okay. No, hey, stop that. Definitely. This person thinks about you quite frequently. Dylan, stop that. Here, sit on this. Give him a blanket to sit on. All right, I'll get to the super chats. Let me just do the one for Valentina. Will the Pisces reach out to me within the next 48 hours? I get a 99% chance, yes. That's great. All right, then let me go find CP. CP. Is Brian still talking to the other women? Does he like her more than me? Okay, it's hard to measure like when it's coming from, you know, it's hard to measure how much somebody likes one person or how capable one person is to love versus another. Some people are just more capable of loving. So let's see if he's still talking to the other woman. He is. Yeah, he definitely is. But as far as liking is concerned, I can't measure. There's no way for me to measure that. I just recently did a super chat for Curious Rabbit. So let me know if I'm all caught up, Curious. I think I am. And I think that the next person that I should be would be Marth and then Ashmita. What are the Leo's current thoughts about me? Okay. All right, right now he's feeling a little bit unbalanced and he's holding himself back. So he's not ready to move forward just yet. And it looks like there could be a little bit of sharp words between the two of you. But you also have some good times, some adventure coming up. And it looks like things are going to move forward. This relationship is built on solid ground. So I'm thinking that for whatever reason, they're not ready right now, or they're just holding themselves back. They're going to get past it. It's just going to take some time. Ashmita, when should I reach out to RJ? I don't get it right. When should I reach out to RJ? Okay, let's have a look. 2 days, 2 weeks. February or this spring. I'm going to say give it a couple of days. I would say wait until you're feeling, you always want to do it either, you could use one of the manifestation techniques that are on YouTube. I think I might have a couple of them on my channel under, I think I did one, the ladder meditation. I also did the movie screen. You could use one of those to visualize for a couple of days first and then make the call. You always want to do it when you're feeling confident. You don't want to do it when you feel like you're questioning it, or you feel like, maybe he's going to be annoyed. You always want to do it when you're feeling positive. And you behave. What's coming forth in my life? Okay. Where you going, mister? Dylan, come back here, please. All right, coming up, it looks like you have a transformation ahead of you that's going to bring great balance into your life. Transformation and balance. There's also somebody here who you could have a lot of chemistry with, and that person might be a Leo. There's also a new business opportunity that's going to be showing up. Come back here, Bubby. Come on, get up on the thing. Get up there, Bubs. Okay, I got Craig next on my list. Let me see. Somebody just sent in a list. Let me just check. Does Edna know how I feel about her? That's a good question. You know what? I don't know that she knows how you feel. I'm only getting a 33% chance. The Nine of Cups here can bring that up a little bit. So she might have an idea, or she knew how you used to feel about her, but I don't think that she knows exactly how much you care about her. CP. If I be distant to Brian, will divine timing bring us closer together, or will he miss me and reach out? Okay, let's see. I think he'll reach out. I do think he'll reach out. You got a 70% chance. Rebecca, what careers would suit me? Okay. To me, it's easier if I break down the careers if you gave them to me, but I'm just going to see what I get from the cards. You know, like if you said, should I be a teacher or a nurse? Or should I be a lawyer or a, I don't know, mechanic? Well, whatever it is, you work hard. You're a hard worker here, definitely. Okay, so it shows here you have two things. You have a very caring and nurturing side, but you also have a great business mind. So there's a lot of pentacles here, which means you could do something very successfully when it comes to finances, business, banking, something of that nature. But on the other hand, got the Cancer card here, which is the mother. So you also have a nurturing side. You may find that you would make more money going into the finance aspect, but your soul may like the caretaking aspect more. Either way, whatever you choose to do, you're a hard worker and you're destined to be successful. Definitely very successful. You got a good amount of money coming in, coming up. Smooth operator. Will and when Brian contact Evelyn? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13. Definitely contact. All right, let's see if we can get some timing. The Ace of Diamonds. So the first of any month or sometime this winter with the diamonds. November 1st, 11/1, 11/11. There's ones around it. Beginning of the year, possibly. I'm going to go with sometime in November, early November. Marth, is Leo confident in how much I like him? You know, 70% chance with the 2 aces, but the victory card is in reverse, which lowers that. I don't think he's that confident. I don't think he knows how much. Desiree, what does Jose think about me? Okay. Okay, the King of Swords is here, an air sign. An Aquarius, a Libra, or a Gemini, if he's one of these signs, or if you are. The Death card is here, which means whatever your relationship is with this person, there is an opportunity for it to transform into something better. The Hanged Man is in reverse, which would indicate that it can pick up pace. And how he feels about you is that you're balanced, passionate, compassionate. You have a beautiful soul, you're well balanced, and there's a level of physical chemistry here. Physical attraction. So I think that if you're interested in this person, there is a very strong possibility of turning this into a relationship if you're not there yet. Ram, what was the I love you message from him? Wow. Let's see. You got 3 aces. Dylan, come back here, please. 99% chance. I think it was from him. Let me go see where this guy went. Where'd you go? Come back here. Go back in the bed. Go ahead, go up in the bed. Good boy. Good boy. I think it was from him. That would be great. Well, depending on who him is. Emma. I'm looking for your question. Emma, would you send in the question? Because I can't find it. And in the meantime, I'll do one for Brenda. And Emma, if you could resend in that question. Cards on finances and health. Okay, let's look first for finances. Your finances are going to be transforming with the Death card. You also have something coming in out of the blue. So in regards to finances, with the Knight of Swords, it could be a new job opportunity, a new way to make money shows up, and the Sun card is here. So I think whatever the situation is with your finances, it's going to turn around for you, and it's going to start to prove to be a little bit more fluid with finances. Let's have a look at health. Do you suffer from anxiety and depression? Because this is the anxiety and depression card. If you do suffer from it, that's what it's showing us. If not, it could be that you're just worried about something. And it might be a love-related thing, but you have an offering of love coming in, something that's going to pick up speed pretty quickly. You also have the Fool card here, which means light, carefree times. If we applied that to health, it would be generally overall feeling good health-wise. I don't know if you have any other health problems or if you do suffer from anxiety and depression, but if you do, and that's the major health problem that you may be dealing with right now, the Fool card can indicate that things are starting to lessen. You're going to be feeling much better. The Ten of Cups is happiness on all levels. Oh, Zara, yes, I answered you like a really long time ago when I was outside. Okay, Emma, how would Tim, my boss, react or be judging me if I told him why I was leaving? I believe we have a past with Nick in common. Okay. Okay, I think that he would not be happy to know that you're leaving because of Nick. The Ace of Swords is here, which means there could be some sharp words. Like, I think he would try to probably talk you out of it. It's also going to put the choices in front of you. He probably would tell you that you have choices here. And it also shows that you should use your intuition. You're going to be working hard on something. I don't know what you do for a living, but there's something creative around you that you can make good money at. So when it comes to leaving because of other people, or I just had this conversation with one of my friends recently, if you stop doing something that you enjoy because of somebody else, you're giving them your power. So in the situation that I was discussing with one of my friends, I think I mentioned yesterday about the bitches at the gym. She said, well, maybe I should just quit that gym and go somewhere else. Well, that's definitely the easy way out. And, it would make her life much easier, but you're giving your power away to somebody else. So quitting your job because of somebody else gives them the power. And I think that Tim would agree. And I think he's probably going to tell you not to let him make the decisions in your life. Now, when you give somebody that much power over your life, your power diminishes. And then it's hard to manifest things when you're putting yourself secondary. Do you know what I'm getting at? I wouldn't leave for that reason. Because if you met somebody new tomorrow and you forget all about Nick, then you're out of your job. Would he care? I think he would try to talk you out of it. I don't know how much more, what else he could possibly do. My suggestion would be not to leave for those reasons. CP. Should I stop wanting Brian and go back to A? Okay, let's see. I'm not sold on A. I'm not sold on A, but I do think that you need to take some time and space away from Brian just to give it some breathing room. I think that there's way too much energy on him and like his every move. And I think that that's slowing down and any possible manifestation that you could have because there's just too much energy focused on him. Let me think here. Where was I? I think I'm up to Martha. What will be happening between the Aries and the Leo? Okay. Katrina, before I go, if you're still out there, I want to answer a question for you if you have one. I want to try to get to the moderators every time because they work really hard keeping the trolls out. Somebody's getting betrayed between the two of these people. Yeah. Their relationship is not going to be the same. I know they used to be friends or they are friends. If that's the case, there's some sharp words happening here, and I think that they could have a falling out. Craig is my manager. You know what? I think she is, but I think that she holds herself back because this is a work situation. So she's like got the restraints on her. Ram, was W doing the whispering technique towards me? All right, let's see. You got 99% chance, yes. Sandra. Sandra, I don't see your question yet. So let me do this one here for Tati because she's been here for a while. General reading from my Taurus. Okay, so your relationship with the Taurus, there's an offering of love coming in. The Hangman is in reverse, which means this relationship should move forward. Somebody here may not be working too hard, or they may be kind of pulling back a little bit. That's okay. It looks like you're going to have some choices around you, so it could be you that pulls back. You also have the Magician here, which means you have manifestation power. You can make this anything you want, so use your thoughts wisely. Oh, yes, Emma, send in the question. I'm looking right now for Sandra's. She sent in a super chat, but I don't see the question. Oh, here we go. Should I move on now since Jonathan has his new girl, or wait to see if he comes back? Okay, let's see. You know what? It shows that you are moving on. It shows that you are moving on. Now, there's a fire sign here. If he's a fire sign, it could be him coming back. Fire sign would be a Sagittarius, a Leo, or an Aries, and you're going to have a soulmate connection with this person. So I think that you are moving on from this person. I think that that's what's going to happen here. But, you know, we can always revisit it to see whether or not he is a fire sign. Oh, then it could be him coming back. You know what I would do? I would give it some breathing room. I would, you know, try not to contact, just give a little bit of space and time, and then see what transpires, because I think there's going to be more to come. He's a fire sign. It's probably him. All right, let me see here. All right, Emma, I'll do yours after Craig's. What will my manager do if I make a move on her? Okay. Shows that she's going to be really worried. She's going to be really worried, and she's worried about money. There's a lot of money at stake. She's not going to see that there's an offer in front of her, and the Lover's card here is in reverse. I would hold off on it for right now. I would hold off on it just for a minute. Maybe test the waters, but I wouldn't go full on for it. Not just yet. All right, Elizabeth, I'm going to get to you as soon as I do the question for Emma. If I give Tim my number this week, will he use it in the future to ask me out? You get a 70% chance that he will. That's pretty good. Elizabeth, what's Kay's next move towards me? When will we date? Okay. What's going on with Kay? He's leaving something in his past behind. He's coming in here out of the blue. You have a lot of strength around you, so you can put your foot down, get what you want from this relationship. I don't know if one of you is a Taurus. I don't remember. I think you're a Cancer, right? Well, anyway, there could be a spiritual connection here if he's not a Taurus. It does look like you may be feeling a little bit let down. I know that whatever happened the other day, that might have been a little bit disappointing. But I think he's going to try to come back and make up for that. Let me see when you guys are going to start dating. Could be before the end of the fall. 9 of Spades. He's a Libra. Okay. He's a Libra. Then the Hierophant would indicate a spiritual connection to him. And I'm going to say that something should happen that would be a little bit more stabilizing before the end of this fall. All right. Did I get through all of the super chats? I think I did. Katrina, if you're out there, I really want to answer one for you because you've been a moderator. And let me see. Linda, no, I did not answer for anybody named Linda. So let me go back and see if I can find that. Linda, would you just repost the question quick? So what time is it? I'm going to have to get going. Okay, what do you see for Linda and Sean? Okay, let me get that one done. You got a wish around you, Linda. So whatever you want, put that out into the universe. You're going to feel like you made it to the top of the mountain. You also have manifestation powers when the magician is here. Strong mental power, so watch your thoughts because thoughts work both ways. Focus on negative, you're going to get negative. Now you have this card, which means that somebody here is taking their strengths off them. So it could be him. He's going to let his guard down. Use your intuition. There's more to come from this relationship. Balance. Justice is served. If one of you is a water sign, a Pisces, a Scorpio, or a Cancer. If not, it could just be that a man shows up in your life with a very kind heart. And that could be him. Okay, let me see. Let me see who else I can get to really quick. Because I have a couple of things I have to do. Darinka, how my future husband looks like and where will we meet each other? All right, I can't tell you specifically where you're going to meet each other, but I can try. And let's get future husband information for Darinka. Okay, you have a fire sign here. A Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. You also have the wish card around you, so put that out into the universe. You're going to get what you want. You'll feel like your ship is no longer waiting to come in, that it has arrived. You're letting go of the past and moving forward when this person comes in with an offering of love. I believe that they're going to have dark hair and dark eyes. They're going to move forward with you fast. And you could meet them through some sort of a spiritual activity with the Hierophant. So it could be, if you're a religious person, it could be a house of worship. It could be something more spiritual like yoga or Buddhism or a chakra class, something like that. I do think that you're going to have an instant connection with this person, and I think that they're going to be a fire sign. Marth. Who is in love with me? Okay. You've got a Leo here. There's a Leo here. You also have air signs around you. You have air signs, a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra. You have the Aries and you have the Leo. Ava, will my conversation be positive? Okay. Oh, Wolfie, hang on. I'm going to get you next. Yep. And it's also going to make you very happy. Spirit messages for Wolfie. Okay. Knight of Earth. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. The Six of Fire. Victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or rewards. The Two of Fire. You've come into your own. New partnerships and contracts. Continue to move forward. Awesome. All right. I think I got all the super chats. All right, guys. That's going to be it from me right now. I may come on later tonight. We'll see. I'll see if I get everything done that I need to get done. I will be back on tonight. If not, I'll be on tomorrow. Thank you all. Thank you to my moderators, to those that have been watching, donating, liking, sharing, subscribing. I will see you guys either later tonight or tomorrow. Bye-bye.